It's things like this that make fans increasingly furious with the team. This shouldn't have to happen to them. Subscribe and follow the news. The Pittsburgh Steelers made a surprising decision to not pick up running back Najee Harris's fifth-year option in the 2024 offseason. Harris has been incredibly reliable, never missing a game in his 4 seasons with the Steelers. He has also rushed for over 1,000 yards in every season. In the 2024 campaign, Harris carried the ball 251 times for 1,007 yards and scored 5 rushing touchdowns. While his stats aren't earth-shattering, they remain consistently above average. By declining his 5th-year option, the Steelers avoided guaranteeing Harris $6.79 million for the 2025 season, leaving his future with the team uncertain as he heads toward free agency. This decision sets up an intriguing offseason storyline for the Steelers. Running backs in today's NFL often face a tough market, with teams hesitant to invest significant money into the position. Harris's durability and consistent production make him an appealing option, but the Steelers must decide if they value him enough to negotiate a long-term deal or let him walk. With young running backs like Jaylen Warren showing promise, Pittsburgh may feel they have a cost-effective replacement ready to step up. The 2025 draft class is also loaded with top-of-the-line running back talent. Steelers legend Ben Roethlisberger recently shared his thoughts on the situation during his podcast on the Channel 7 YouTube channel. Known for his candid takes, Roethlisberger didn't shy away from addressing the harsh reality Harris may face. He emphasized the value Harris brings to the offense, but acknowledged the challenges of securing a lucrative second contract as an NFL running back. Roethlisberger's insight adds another layer of intrigue to what promises to be a critical decision for the Steelers' front office. There's going to be a lot of questions up there for Najee Harris, what they want to do there, Roethlisberger said. If I'm a GM and I have the team first, I'm trying to lowball him. See what's the least amount of money I can offer to keep him here. Roethlisberger admitted that if he were in the Steelers' front office, he would attempt to offer Harris a team-friendly deal. However, he was careful not to discredit Harris's value to the team, recognizing the running back's contributions and reliability. Roethlisberger shares a unique perspective, having played alongside Harris during his rookie season in 2021, which was also Roethlisberger's final year in the NFL. Notably, that season remains Harris's most productive campaign to date. Roethlisberger continued to share his insight, offering a balanced take on Harris's importance to the Steelers' offense and the financial challenges of retaining him. I think it's important to have him here, Roethlisberger said. I think he's a guy that's developing into a good leader on this team. I think that he's a guy that's a good 1-2 punch with Jaylen Warren. So I think that's important to try to keep him around. This is why teams aren't paying running backs a lot of money. Because you can get guys that are later-round guys that play, and you need a two-headed monster. One factor Harris could point to when explaining his slight regression is the state of the offense following his rookie season. In 2021, the Steelers' offense was at its most stable with Roethlisberger under center, providing leadership and experience. After Roethlisberger's retirement, Harris was thrown into an offense led by a rookie quarterback and plagued by Matt Canada's ineffective system. On top of that, Harris carried a heavy workload, often being asked to shoulder the burden of an inconsistent offensive unit. Harris hasn't had an easy road in Pittsburgh. For most of his career, he's run behind a subpar offensive line, operated within a struggling offense, and absorbed punishing hits that many other running backs haven't had to endure. Despite these challenges, Harris has remained productive and dependable. However, fans have often expected him to be a game-changing force, and while he's been solid, he hasn't quite lived up to those sky-high expectations. Still, his value to the team is undeniable. The arrival of Arthur Smith was expected to breathe new life into Harris's production, and while there have been noticeable improvements, the offense still hasn't reached the level Steelers fans had hoped for. Recently, Harris has even started losing snaps to Warren, who has provided a spark in key moments. As the 2024 season winds down, the Steelers front office faces a crucial decision regarding Harris's future, a decision that will undoubtedly be one of the offseason's biggest storylines. As Harris prepares to enter free agency, the Steelers are left to weigh the value of stability against the harsh realities of the modern NFL. Will they find a way to keep their reliable workhorse in the fold, or is a new chapter on the horizon for both Harris and the franchise? This decision is poised to shape the narrative of Pittsburgh's offseason and beyond.